How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about why I never run out of firewood and why it's so important to have great connections when you're in the firewood business. So when I was just starting out with firewood, I had nobody to help me out with wood or logs, so I was doing it all myself. I was cutting down trees all myself, and I didn't even have a splitter. So I was just splitting everything with a maul. And now I have tree services that give me logs. I have a guy an hour and a half away that's going to be here in a few minutes actually to drop me off 5 cords of already split wood with his dump truck, his triaxle. So what I've realized is connections, and I guess you could relate this to any kind of business, is super important because he can lean on me and I can lean on him, the guy that's coming right now to give me the big orders, because I give him a lot of orders. So and he helps me out because I literally just resell his wood. He gets it already split, and this is what I kind of build for him. It's just wood pallets with some tarps on it. Below it, I put holes in the tarps so that the moisture drains out of it. The only reason I have the tarp under this is because when he dumps right here, he'll bring his dump truck right over this. He'll straddle these 2 pallets, and then he'll dump it right here. And then when he pulls forward, it'll kind of all fall right here, and there's gonna be some extra pieces off the side. So that's just why I put the tarp down. It's not really necessary, but that's just kind of what I did. And yeah, he has been super steady for me. I got a 5 cord order in a few weeks ago, and I called him up. I was short on wood, and he gave me 3 cords, and I just delivered it to the guy. I tell him, hey, yeah, this guy wants bigger split, kind of overnighter type wood. So he dropped it off to me, and that's all she wrote for that one. It's really nice to have connections. Like if I need logs, have a guy brings me a dump trailer load of logs, cut it up and split it. The only reason I like buying logs is because I love to chainsaw and I love to use my own equipment. So I'll buy logs, and they're cheaper too than my split stuff. So I'll buy logs and then I'll just cut them up and split them right here. And this is where I put kind of my log stuff that I get and I split. And then this is the stuff that I buy from Andrew. Andrew's the guy that helps me out with the big already split orders. So that's where he drops right there. And yeah, that's where I get logs dropped here. I wheel my splitter, I just grab it, pick it up. It's really light. That's why I still use a box splitter, so I can pick it up, move it over here. Plop it right there, chainsaw the logs, split them, goes right there. Super easy and efficient. So yeah, it's super nice having developed those connections, and it was as easy as Andrew, the guy that does the big split orders. I found him on Facebook Marketplace. You know, I bought 2 cords from him one day, and I was like, hey, like, this is good stuff. It's a good price. The price that he sells it at is much lower in his area than mine, so that's why I can afford to just resell his wood, because I sell it for X amount. I'm really lucky and fortunate with my location. My buyers are willing to pay a bit more than his are. And so yeah, he's gonna be here in a few minutes. I'll show you guys the process of him dropping off, as well as I'll show you, I have 2 face cord deliveries that need to get done today. So I'll show you that process. And yeah, I'm sure I'll come up with a few more things to talk about. But he's delivering me, it's his bundle wood. So it's really clean wood, and it's about 90% hardwoods. So usually I filter out the softwoods and I put them in my bundle stand out by the road, but here and there some fall through, but it's not that big of a deal because it's 90% all hardwood. So yeah, I'll show you guys the process of him coming in here, dropping, and then I will walk you through the deliveries that I do. Okay, just got that load delivered, the 5 cords. Oh, it's crazy how big that dump truck is. Backed right over my pallet. Dropped it pretty perfectly right on top of it. So just have 2 face cord deliveries today, and that'll be it. Alrighty, so this is the stuff that I just got. And some of it's bigger split, so I like when I load up, if I have time, I like just slim some of it down, just cut some of it a little bit more. So I got a few minutes today, so I'm just gonna use my Fisker X, splitting ball, whatever you want to call it. Make some of these guys a little bit smaller. Okay, got that trailer all loaded up, ready for the delivery. This mall, it's the favorite one I've ever had. Not exactly sure what it's called. It's just the Fiskers. I don't know like what model it is or anything like that, but it's super lightweight and super nice. It gets the job done for me every time. So I got a little bit of downtime before I do this delivery. So all right, first delivery's done. That dude was super chill, so we just ended up tossing it, not stacking it, doing anything. And these next people don't really care about the size, so we're just gonna toss some in and we're gonna call that good. And it's already 5, so I gotta get out to him because we scheduled a delivery at 6. So here's me loading that one up. All right, I'm out on my second delivery currently, and kind of the last thing I wanted to talk about on this video is just where I get all my wood from. So there's a lot of main ways that I get my wood. It used to be in the beginning I would just do straight up tree service wood, so I'm in contact. I still do get some tree service wood, but it's a lot of big stuff and heavy and not cut to size and all this stuff, so I haven't really felt the need to deal with that lately because I'm upscaling and it's all about time and convenience. So, but that is one way to get free wood. They will come and drop it off, dump trailer. They'll just come drop off free wood, it's tree service wood. And then the second way is just straight up buying logs. So I'll buy hardwood logs, anywhere from 100 to 125 is the most I've ever paid for 1 cord of hardwood logs. And then I will chainsaw it up and I will split it and I'll season it and I'll dry it and then I'll sell it. And then the third main way to get, I guess the first way is really the only type of free wood. And then I buy the logs and now I can buy split wood. And that runs me something like 175, 185 bucks per cord of already split stuff. But that's not gonna be stuff that's split to how I like to sell it, so then I have to split it out myself again and load it all up in the trailer. And that's the delivery that I got today. I got 5 cords. I've already split stuff for right around 175 bucks per cord. So yeah, those are the 3 main ways. And then what happened last week with my other video, my bucking and dumping free wood, every once in a while I'll look on Marketplace and I'll see like free logs, and I jump on that so fast because if I can go to somebody's house, cut up wood and just take it back, that's such a win, because that's the best kind of free wood right there, is when you cut it up to length and you can pick the size that you want, because you're doing the person a favor. You're taking that wood away from them because they clearly don't want it. If they're marketing it on Facebook for free, then they don't want it. So you're doing them a favor by taking it. So that's my favorite kind of wood to get, honestly, is free wood that I can cut out myself. Because yeah, I'll go and look at like free wood that's already in rounds or maybe already split for free, but that's gonna be like trashy wood, and I'm not interested in selling trashy wood. So yeah, that's how I get all my wood. So it's tree service. I buy logs. I already buy split stuff, or I find free wood. I'd say I find that free wood, that good free wood, like logs or appropriately cut rounds. I'll say I find that maybe twice a month, probably more like once a month. But I have a separate bin for the stuff that I get for free, so I can keep track of how much I sell for that, how much I sell that for, and stuff like that. Oh, wow. And so yeah, those are the 4 ways that I get wood, and I never run out, because the guy from the guy that gets all the split stuff to me already, he's like my lifeline, and I'll call him. I'll say, hey, I need this. I gotta fill this amount of orders this week and stuff like that. So that's how I never run out, is by having that connection. And I would definitely say, if you're in the firewood business, you're not gonna be able to maintain unless you are already at that level where you have land to clear, or you have plenty of wood. Because when I started this, I think 8 months ago, I was not expecting to sell upwards of 20-30 cord, which I already have in less than a year. So with box splitters, and I started out with just a 311, but now I have my steel 500i. So yeah, always be prepared to upscale, because the reward is really nice when you are able to just upscale right on the spot. Like, oh shoot, I have the time, I have the money, I have the revenue to do this. So I've reinvested, I would say probably 75% of my revenue back into my business. So anyways, that's where I get my wood from. The best kind of wood is always free wood. You can sell softwood, you can sell hardwood. That was weird, my camera cut off right there. So anyway, the best kind of wood is free wood, because you can still sell softwood or hardwood. Like I sell all my softwoods in my bundles. So just wanted to inform you guys where I get my wood from and how I never run out. And that's by having those connections that will just keep your head above water. That's the most valuable thing in this kind of business, is having those connections. So thank you, and I hope I was able to entertain somebody, or inform them, I guess, during this video. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.